Hi Pisces, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is a reading for you. Apologies for not getting last month's reading to you, but here is this month's reading. Spirit, may please have the present position for Pisces. May please have the present position for Pisces. Pisces, I'm looking at 4 different areas of your life. One is the present position, the next is your strength, the next is the challenge, and then the outcome. Spirit, may please have the strength for Pisces. Thank you. May I please have the strength for Pisces. May I please have the challenge. Spirit, is that outcome energy? Okay. We got a blending of energies here for you, Pisces. May I have what's good in the outcome for Pisces? What can Pisces expect? What will motivate them, inspire them, and help them to make the decisions they need to make? May I have the outcome for Pisces, please? Okay. All right. For those of you that don't know me, I am a psychic and a medium, and many times, not many times, but probably every reading, the spirit world tell me to change the cards around, what direction to put them in. They're making me feel like the challenge needs to be switched around. Here. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Pisces, I've pulled your oracle first. My shuffles take a long time, so pulled your oracle first. I shuffled and pulled your oracle first. So what we have here is harvest, and Spirit, bring forward what's going on with the present position. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with my readings, the present position is meant to validate that this is your reading. If it doesn't make sense to you, either you're watching the reading too early, put it in a playlist, come back in about 2 weeks and look at it then, or the reading is just not for you. We have harvest, we have the devil in the upright position, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position, the Page of Wands in the reverse, we have the 9 of Wands in the upright position, and we have the 4 of Swords in the upright. So something has gone on here where there was an attachment to something that I feel that was not good for you. It brought in a lot of disruption into a situation. It feels like somebody else brought it in here. And so there was some codependency, toxicity, and difficulty in this union. We have slow moving energy, Knight of Pentacles, right? So it's very, very difficult to get out of the situation. It feels like it was a long time to, and a lot of hard work, productivity, routine, conservation of your energy, trying to work efficiently and responsibly to make the best decisions, to go forward in a manner that will not put you in the same situation again. If I haven't said it yet, this is a general reading. Feel free to kind of, whatever area of your life this applies to, go ahead and put it to that area. Because the reason why I say that is because for some of you I'm getting career, other people I'm getting love, and some of you I get both. Here in the Page of Wands in the reverse, somebody disappointed you. There was, and it's left you feeling like a lack of direction and procrastinating on things, and there's conflict, internal conflict, and there's a lot of self-limiting beliefs. I'm sorry, Pisces, that's my puppy. She has decided to play with her noisiest toy. And so these feelings that you have made you feel kind of lost and trying to form new ideas that will give you options. And so what we have here is kind of like a standstill in your energy and building up the courage and the need for persistence, the need for faith, resilience, boundaries, standing your ground and gearing up for something that will require a lot of energy, even though you feel quite tired at this point in the situation. It does feel like you've gone through a whole chapter here that needs to be laid to rest, and you are laying it to rest, because that's what the Harvest card is all about. The Harvest card is about planting seeds, right? But if you think about what goes on, everything has its season. And so, when you plant a seed, you can't plant it just any time of the year if you're going to pick from that fruit. It has to be the right time. And so Spirit is talking a lot about divine timing, right? You have sown the seeds and now you're waiting for the harvest. Now, the thing about it is that a harvest, just because you plant a seed in, I know nothing about gardening or farming or anything like that. But if you plant a seed, let's say in September or March, and you've got the wrong conditions, the wrong weather, the nutrients are not getting into the ground, you put it in the wrong soil, it's, the seedling is not viable. Sometimes it can take Mother Nature, or let's say the universe, to take a few cycles in order to produce the fruit that you're looking for. Now, some of those seeds are going to blow away. They'll never come to anything. And that's why Spirit makes me feel here that you've put a lot of time and energy into new beginnings, into reaping the rewards, into something that you haven't been able to fully enjoy yet. Spirit makes me feel, as the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive it all. So you've been waiting patiently for things to happen, and let's see if they do. Let's move on in the reading. Spirit wants me to move this around again. Let me go into the challenge, because there's a lot coming out in the challenge position that's tied into your present position. Now, what is the challenge? The challenge is we all go through challenges every single day of our lives, and it may feel like some days there's no challenges and then it never rains, it pours, right? And however, if you actually look at every single day of your life, you will have a challenge. But that challenge can be anywhere from 0 to 10. It can be 0.5, absolutely barely a challenge, to 10, right? A real big struggle. So what it feels like to me in your challenge, which is tied into your present energy and tied into your outcome here, is that it is being letting go of the things that have been such a disappointment. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again, right? So you've gone through a very painful period of your life, and the challenge is, the past seems to be haunting you in some way, so much so that it leaves you wondering about your future, right? It feels like you want to feel differently about things. We've got the Hanging Man in the reverse. You want to feel differently about things, but there's so much delays, so much standstill, so much resistance, so much stalling. a lot of indecision, you know, kind of fearing sacrifice, lack of control, and just wanting things to work out. Now, all of this has come from some type of betrayal or huge disappointment. The Three of Swords doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's cheated on you or there's a third party situation. The Three of Swords, like all tarot cards, represent many things. And Spirit makes me feel here, bring it forward, Spirit, that there's just this suffering that's going on, and there's been a lot of grief and emotional upset, a lot of sorrow, a lot of having to heal from hurt, loss, and going through a little bit of a funk in regards to feeling a little bit down. And so feeling really kind of wanting to hold on to what you have, and so none of it, so it feels like you've gone through a lot of loss, so needing to hold on to what you have. For some of you this has to do with money, for others of you it has to do with just, you know, what's left in your life, right? Looking at it and just thinking about being grateful for what you have. But you're in a situation that it's like, I don't, like, what the hell, WTF, right? I mean, it's just really a difficult situation that you're in. So let's get into the good part. You already know what's not good. Let's get into the strength, Spirit. Give me the strength. Now, like the challenge, every day brings strength. Every day brings strength in your spirit, strength in the world around you, and strength to draw upon, right? So this is a part of your life every single day. And so the strength is coming out is to trust that what you have sown seeds in will bear fruit. Understand that you are safe now, that you will be secure. Love will return, your ability to trust will return, and your faith will endure. You know, sometimes when you're going through difficulty, it's really hard to believe in a higher power, or to believe that all your hard work was for now, and as a British saying, and meaning for nothing, right? Like, what would you work so hard for if it was all going to be destroyed in the end? But the story is not over, right? And so understand that I feel a real big strong sense of building. I feel a big strong sense of needing to, like, just, I feel a lot of tears. And the strength is that you're going to move through all of this, and that you're what you have sown will reap benefits. It will reap benefits. Here we have the Empress in your strength card, right? So what we have here is, and this is a part of what you need to be patient in. Abundance is coming your way. You are going to nurture, you are going to be in a place again where you will be able to produce what it is that you want. You are going to tap into your creativity and your ability to create something out of nothing. You are going to focus on kind of putting down rules, boundaries, developing what you have, and achieving accomplishment and growth, and evolving through many levels of action that you're going to take. So there is an excellence in your communication. You are a very excellent communicator, and you have that water energy. And so sometimes when you know, you can feel like you're communicating and it's like talking to a brick wall, because the other person just keeps reading you the wrong way, and that's not your fault, right? You can only, you know, whenever you're dealing with a human being, you're dealing with them and their whole life experience. And so you're dealing with all of their filters and how they hear and perceive things. And you can say something and really not have any mean intention whatsoever, but the other person doesn't take it that way. They have this feeling of always being attacked or whatever, right? So that's not your fault. So what we have here is you moving away from that type of energy and finding people that do, you know, understand the way that you communicate, right? It's kind of like me. If I go to China and try and communicate, trust me, not a lot's going to happen, right? Because I don't speak Mandarin. And put me in any other country, actually, where English is not spoken. And I've gone to many countries, and it honestly, there is a huge breakdown in communication. So understand that it's not you, right? You just have to be around the people that speak your language, and then you'll be able to get things done. So I see you moving towards that and cutting out, and Spirit just said to me, simplicity, right? It feels as if somebody or something has made you feel as if you're, what's the word? It's such an insult, but it's not true. That you're high maintenance or very needy in some way, and that's that person or situation projecting onto you. Now, if you've had a lot of loss in your life, guess what? You do need things, right? But you don't need it from someone that's going to make you feel guilty for asking. We are all here to serve, and however we serve each other, whether that be through a smile or, you know, a shoulder to cry on or whatever it is, we all need each other. And just because you reach out to somebody and they feel that you're too needy, back off, right? There's other people that are not going to feel that way about you. So that's coming up in your strength. In your strength also, what we have is the Queen of Cups. You really getting back into who you are, understanding that you have the power and the strength to do what's never been done before. You have the power and the strength to move mountains, to be able to rebuild, because you may weep for a minute, but you will come back to feeling good about yourself. You will come back to feeling compassion for others, comfortable in what you're doing, and feeling quite calm and nurturing to others, because that's truly who you are, Pisces. You're very much a nurturing spirit. And so what happens when you're around people that kind of put you down is that it can feel like you're out of your element, right? And Pisces energy really needs people around them that are very grounding, and don't take them for granted, right? Because you are a very helping person in your nature. You're very giving in your nature. And so you will find people, and you will feel new people, is what I feel. And you will feel stability coming into your life. Now, the other thing here is some of the emotional energy upheaval that you're feeling is going to begin to dissipate, and you are going to feel much more stable in your energy. That is very, very strong here in the strength. In the outcome, what we have is passion, right? You finding your passion again. I do feel here that if you're in a relationship, I do feel like it's going to be taken to the next level. Rise passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. So there's purpose-filled energy here too. It does feel as if you're going to come across someone that's going to make you strong, make you feel calm and energized again. Here we have in the outcome also, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Knight of Cups. So, and we also have a celebration, right? We have the Three of Cups. Spirit, bring it forward. So what we have you is enjoying the company of others, celebrating friendship, collaboration, creativity. I feel like you're going to go in a different direction here suddenly. I feel like as somebody comes into your life here, Pisces, I do feel like they're very different from you. And so they open up your experience to a whole kind of new world. And it's not your world. It's something that you would normally never, ever choose by yourself, because it's not something that you feel is an interest to you. And you kind of look at the glass half, what's the word? You look at the glass half full, half empty rather than half full in that particular situation. But they come in with such security and a passion for what they do that when they come in, you begin to look at it with new eyes. So I see you coming together in friendship, community, happiness, having an absolutely brand new experience and feeling really great about this part of allowing someone to come into your life. And it's going to be yin and yang, right? Because who you are is not what they indulge in either. And so there's this complementary energy of just being really, really different. However, being very open to each other's world. Spirit just said to me, opposites attract, right? So lots of fun and energy here as you learn about new situations in each other. Page of Swords, going forward very carefully in the way that you communicate, and but having new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless mental energy, right? So, but not in a bad way, not in a negative way of what you've been experiencing, but kind of like having this kind of need to do something and to put that energy to good use. We have the Hierophant here in the outcome too. So we have you dealing with there's something going on in regards to institutions, traditions, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bondage, mercy, wisdom, and trust. So kind of learning from what you've been through and being able to share your wisdom and feeling extremely grounded here in the outcome, right? Unlike the present position where you don't feel that way. Here in the Knight of Cups, what we have is we have new love coming in for those of you that are single. For those of you that are not single, what we have is someone coming, going deeper into that energy with you. There's this creativity, romance, charm, imagination, beauty, kind of that knight in shining armor, that chivalrous energy coming forward here, following the heart, Prince Charming, right? But not in a negative way, right? Because Prince Charming can be kind of like a wolf in sheep's clothing, but that's not what I pick up. I pick up somebody gently coming forward and offering their cup of love, proposals. So for those of you that are in a relationship, I do feel like if you're able to, take it from engage in one level to the next. Now for those, I feel for some of you here that, let me just go back to the present position. It feels as if some of you have let go of somebody or are in the midst of letting go of somebody. Do that. Go through whatever grieving process you need to go through. I see here for you is just a new love energy. So let go of what you need to let go of. You've learned from that situation. And what will happen is the passion will begin to flow again. Now, Pisces, I am doing readings. I'm taking private readings. I'm also a life coach. I'm a clinical psychologist. So look in the description if you're interested in engaging in life coaching. You can contact me at howlovetarot@gmail.com. The prices are in the description. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and forgive me for not getting out your last reading on time. I hope this reading helped. You take care, Pisces.